Well, hello. How are you? Let me check this. How is everybody? Hello. I'm so happy you are here. Please tell me from where you are, where you're signing, where you're watching, so that I know what time zone we're talking about here. I hope I can see all the comments because I really want to make this as interactive as I can. And I'm going to switch my camera a little bit so that you can actually see me, see the entire presentation that we're going to be talking about today. So if you can, let me know where you're watching. Okay, hi. Oh my God, I can see. Oh, how great. All right, let's switch myself up in here. And get everything ready to start. And be sure that if you want to share this with your friends, share this link right now, okay? So that they can come here right now in the live and see everything that is happening in this live, okay? So before we continue, let's be sure that we have all our distractions are off. You tell the people that are in your house and wherever you are that I'm going to be talking to Veronica for a little while. So she's going to explain some very important things that I need to know, and uh, and then be sure that nobody's distracting you. Okay, and what else? Yes, we're this is the agenda of today. What I'll be talking to you about, what is really stopping you from taking your business to the next level, what are the kind of objections you may have, okay? And we're going to talk about obviously about the beta program, the visibility on social, and the bonuses that we're going to be providing. So by the time we finish, you'll know how to attract the right leads on social media by going live so that you and your business persuade the right audience, become an authority in your industry, and have the possibility to charge premium prices to your services. One of the things my mentor always said to me that is I always repeat to my clients, and that is that your business is the reflection of who you are in your business. And this really gets me fired up. So because you want to grow and you want to grow your business, that is plain and simple. That is how it is. So just going to give you a little warning here. Okay. If you're looking to create some perfect thing, guess again. Perfection is an illusion, and you won't ever improve your leads on social media without feedback. So, we always need feedback, and that is why you need to become a scientist. I want to be sure that I'm getting here and I'm seeing you guys. Okay, yeah. So, um, let's keep going forward, of course. So, what this isn't, I will not be teaching you how to create TikTok videos or design social media posts or create reels. Sorry, sorry, and not sorry. Now, before I start, I want to touch on the analogy of the pebbles, the sand, and the rocks, which is very important because there are the kind of things that we put in our brain jar right here. And I'm willing to bet that your jar is full of content and ideas and beliefs. And I know there's plenty of information out there in the world. And it's very easy to come here and think, I know that already. I've heard it before. I don't agree. The other person said that, or blah blah blah. You know, we come to these conclusions, and what I want you is that for you to recognize that when your jar your brain is full, it is very hard to put more information in that brain jar. So the way that you will hear me explain certain things is going to be a little bit different. And I guess it's the grain. And I'm not going to be the common kind of way that usually people teach when they're telling you something completely new. So, especially when it comes to like generating more leads and sales for your business. But if you're already, resisting to change and closed off, as I like to call it, the know-it-all newbie, but you have nothing to back it up, right? You have nothing to back it up. You might be missing that one thing that will take and make for it, and maybe a few things. Okay. So as I like to do this live Q&A as it will go, I will be emptying that jar if you allow me. And I hope that you do as well. Manage to have the willingness to try to something new with a different kind of perspective. And you know that when you look at things, at something from a different angle, right? You see something in a different angle and a different point of view, change happens. So I'm going quickly to the chat just to see, hey, mwah, I love you, baby. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Where was I? Yes. So change happens, right? So, whew, sorry, guys. Just a little, give you a little bit about me. I been a professional conference organizer for more than 20 years. I had a multi-passion of entrepreneurial business, but my main biggest achievement has been to be a behind the scenes kind of woman, helping people with their branding, their marketing, and their leads and sales. So I'm not the kind of person that loves to brag about me. I will actually share a few of the comments from my private clients that they have shared from my various businesses and things that I've done along in my life, for you to read. I don't want to read them out loud. You can actually see them yourself. But yes, I've been actually more about helping people behind the scenes, trying to make them be more visible in their business with their marketing. So that has been like one of the things that I've done the most. But not only that, I've been training for the cup for the last 6 years with the best people in the business that know how to do courses, and like Amy Porterfield, Mary Forleo, James Wetmore, Brandon Lucero, and I'm probably missing a bunch, James Wetmore. And so I've been like dissecting and being a sponge from them, and also of course applying that with my clients. So that is something that is a little bit about me, and I don't want to keep on bragging about me. So uh, let's start off with something that is easy, right? What are the current stories you have about selling? What actually is preventing you to sell out your stuff out into the world with confidence? What is the kind of things that are stopping you to do that? What is preventing you to not put and sell your things to people? So here's my stuff. Give me my money, right? That's what we always want to say to people. Now, let me tell me in the chat what are the kind of objections that come to your brain when you think about that? Because I don't want to do this like I'm talking to myself and no, no, no. I want to hear a little bit about you, what you're thinking. What are the kind of things that come to your mind when you think, oh, I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell. This is something that is killing me. I don't want to do it. I feel that it's, like an uphill battle. Give me an answer. Okay. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Yes. Yes. It's time. It's sleazy. It's not so nice. Of course it is. Of course it is. It is normal, right? So, but what is the story we've been believing about selling? Leads and sales are what? Now I want you to fill in the blank. Leads and sales are blah, blah, blah. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? And don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. What is the reality that you've been telling yourself all this time? Leads and sales. I tell you, for me, a few years ago, leads and sales was like, that's a no no. I'm a marketing person. I don't do sales. I don't know how to sell. I hate sell is bad. Sales is bad. So, oh, the thing is that I'm streaming on 4 channels. So you only will see the ones that you where you are. I have chats from Facebook. I have chats on Twitter. So that's why. Yeah. Um, but if you have an answer, I'm ready to listen to what you have to say. Ari. Okay. So you just want to be sure that you're getting my answer. Okay. Now let me tell you. Selling is a tool. Is like a hammer is to a carpenter, like a guitar is to a musician, like a switchboard is to an operator. All these tools can be used to build something you love. That tool is not good, it's not bad, it's just a tool. And selling is the same way. But what I want you to think about this is that when it comes to leads and sales, your perception has been formed because you probably had an experience that you saw that you didn't like, right? Maybe you saw or experienced someone selling something that it was pushy or they were aggressive, or in your face, especially like if you go into a clothing store and you go and buy something. And sometimes the saleswomen, there can be rude or they look at you from up to bottom and you're feeling like you don't like it, right? So you create an idea that that is what it is, right? But let's take into consideration that they're using the tool that they had, right? Let's do an experiment right now. I want you to think of one experience right now that you thought that buying experience was amazing. Just one experience that it was amazing. Yes, of course, because listen, Mary's saying, I went into a store and the gentleman complimented me from the get go. Of course, you're gonna feel amazing the moment that the moment somebody already compliments you. I'm like, oh my god, you're looking beautiful. Exactly, right? You're complimenting already to somebody, right? So that is already a no brainer decision of like, yes, I want to have that forever. Um, so yes. Sometimes I lose my train of thoughts. Anyways, now when you separate the selling and the leads from the person, okay, meaning that the moment you separate what the other people may think of you, and you think of selling as a service, and that gets in the way of selling your your like to your audience, you are actually doing a disservice to that audience. Because let me explain, every single one of us has that fear of selling, and also has the desire to provide a service to others, right? And because we want to help other people, what we're doing is creating a transformation, a new outcome, a new result for them, right? And from all my years of experience, the one thing that you want for people is to begin with the transaction. The transaction is the transformation. But when people don't pay attention. And if you don't put skin in the game, people don't show up, right? So I'm going to tell you a small secret here. There's no commitment to decide to show up and make a change in your life. Nothing will change. Let me repeat that again. When there's no commitment to decide to show up and make a change in your life, nothing will change. Now let's look at your ideal client, that potential client that you want to attract, right? And they have this problem. They have this problem and they haven't been able to solve their problem. And they haven't decided to commit to change. Your beliefs create your reality. A belief is a thought that you tell yourself so many times that you end up believing it to be true. So, so much of the struggle and the suffering people face is simply because of the internal opposition of their conflicting beliefs. So it's like, I want to grow my business, but selling is bad, right? Everything is a belief. Everything is a belief. So it's the same belief that going live makes no sense because you will be judged, or people will say this or that of you, or that about you, right? Your beliefs about your fears will always come between and interfere with your dreams, your personal dreams, and your business goals, unfortunately. And the beliefs that limit you the most don't even show up as beliefs. You take them as reality. And that is when you say, oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't do this. Selling is sleazy. I don't have time. I don't have the money. I don't have to work. This is hard. I have to work to be successful. Right? We tell all these things to ourselves. Now, I want you to think that when you have been on a training or on a live, and it's in that moment, they're telling you, and you take that decision to say, yes, I want it. I'll go for it. whatever this person is saying, I'm really buying and I'm gonna do that, right? At that moment, you have decided within you that you have the commitment to do it. That's why the bigger the transaction, the bigger the transformation, right? That's why selling is a tool and a service. And that's why going live is another tool that you should be using to sell what you offer, right? Yeah, exactly. Yay! Exactly. Sorry, guys. Going live is another tool to get you closer to people you don't know that have been desperately searching for what you offer. Going live doesn't require you to teach or have tech savvy. You have to be like the, I don't know, what's his name, the meta guy now. He's not Facebook guy, Zuckerberg. Yeah, you don't have to be him. No, you can go live in almost any social media platform today. Right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm going live. But yet again, our beliefs and the reality we tell our brain stops most invisible entrepreneurs to take that leap into the unknown. Because going live is the great unknown. Is the great unknown. And we believe that those that do go live are so brave, and are made of maybe of something different that we're not. And we secretly envy them, right? Or we judge them. Or now, well, I mean, truthfully, tell me, how many times have you thought to yourself when you've seen somebody and you say, no, I can't do that. No way. I can't do that. Oh my God. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I can't do it. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, tell me. Don't you sometimes wish that you were like, man, I wish I could do what she's doing? I remember even people like singing or playing an instrument. I personally, I wish I could do that, right? It's the same thing as going live. I know we have those feelings and thoughts about it, right? So this is the same, right? As having a talent or a keeping it a little secret. I heard someone say once that if you know that what you do in your business can help others, you have a moral responsibility to yourself and to others to share that talent with the world. Now, I know many of you could be in the service business, right? Which takes it a little bit more personal because you are tapping into a transformation 99% of the time. And maybe you have noticed or not that most of the people that come to you is not because of what you offer. Actually, uh, they come to you because how you make them feel. It's not about your branding, or it's not about your beautiful website or your styling services or how beautiful your Instagram feed is all about, right? People don't want another service. People just want change. But we always want more money, more leads, more sales. And besides doing some, networking events and going to parties with your drink and, being on sales mode and relying on word of mouth or what you do, or putting it, sending WhatsApps to everybody. You need to, I'm sorry, I need to drink some water. You need to step up for your business, right? That's what you got to do. Especially, you got to step up on social media because that is what's happening right now. So why not doing it with a framework that is proven to work for so many successful entrepreneurs? And I know you're going to be saying, what does most successful entrepreneurs do? Well, they show up. They don't overthink their beliefs versus, their reality. They actually separate their personal opinions from those of business decisions, and they take that into their business. Now, I believe that all of us have ever watched TED Talks, right? And I know they are amazing. And have you watched a TED Talk? Yes, tell me, tell me. Yes, of course. The best. I know. Tech Talks are the best. And they have a formula, they have a frame. And when we listen to these, I always feel I'm saying, like, yes, 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 count me in. That's me. Yes. And I know that if they could sell you something right away, you would actually take out your credit card and your money and you will pay for whatever they're doing, because the frame of how they're saying it, the structure of their messaging is so powerful that it always takes us to, like, yes, yeah, yeah, I will do that for sure. I'm ready to do that. Well, that's exactly the same framework and flow as the exact that I'll be teaching in visibility on social, because I've spent months researching and dissecting that structure so that, do they have the frame? How do they frame the problems? How do they solve the problems in their messaging? How do they make you want more so that your beliefs are dismantled and your perspective changes towards that something that you are believing? So, and make, that buying decision a no-brainer decision, and to get you actually more leads that turned into sales. So, with that said, I would love to tell you a little bit more about how to go from invisible to profitable leads. This is a program that is designed of 4 weeks. I could have done this in 4 days and tell you, great, let's do it. I'll probably lose my voice while I'm doing it, but it's fine. But I believe in the power of letting it sink in. I believe that when you get information in your brain, you need to sink in on that information. Plus, the fact of that you have a life, you have a business, you have surroundings, you have family, friends, things that are happening. So you won't have the time to do this in 4 days. I believe that because it is a beta program, and what a beta program means that we want your feedback to make this course even better. We want you to experiment with us what it is to create this. So we've decided that it wasn't fair to you to put it 4 days. Plus, most of the things that we have, although we say that we have 4 lessons, we have sub lessons inside of the lessons. So it is information. It is information. Okay. So These are the days, and we put them from Monday, next Monday, until the end of the month. We didn't want to touch into the month of December because, holidays, parties, drinking, whatever we need to do. So we decided this has to happen in November. We wrap it, and then we put a little bow and we close it. And then in January, February, it's coming out again with the perfect version, right? So, lesson number one is like the big lead strategy, how to create your visibility strategy. So, in this lesson, you're going to learn how to do your goals, how to map them, how to book them in your calendar, right? Because I'm going to teach you how to look at the future, but also look at the now through your money goals. Okay. So, and then from that, we're going to develop mini projects that you have to plan ahead in order to, make better your offer and make your offer, whatever you sell, more irresistible. And we're going to do that through messaging as well. But also, and on lesson number one, you're going to be doing it more about pricing, scripting, email copy, all the sort of things that you want to know how to persuade, and all the things that you have to do af- for lesson 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and yes, what this lesson will do is actually prepare you for lesson number 2, lesson number 3, and lesson number 4. Okay. So, lesson number 2, it's all about messaging and messaging your leads. And what I mean by this is that I'm going to teach you what is the ripple effect of your messaging. Because your messaging, yes, is very important that you have the right messaging on social media, but your messaging also has to be everywhere else where you have a presence. It has to be on your emails, on your website, everywhere you're going, on your lives. Everything needs to be from there. So I'm going to teach you how does that work and how you can make that really powerful, okay? And how you can actually understand what are the techniques that you should be implementing in your messaging to persuade people, to change their beliefs, to make people say, hell yeah, I want it. I want it now. This is what I want. Okay. So these strategies and these techniques are for that your irresistible offer is irresistible, so that your social media posts are more catchy, are more interesting, are changing perspectives, are changing people's beliefs about what you're selling, right? You're talking about, you can also apply this messaging to your podcastings, to your anything that you do. Actually, this is one of the most powerful lessons within the program, because your messaging is what will make you and what you do completely different. Okay. So then lesson number 3 is all about going live on social media. And at this point, you already know your goals, what goals, money goals as well, and what are the kind of, things that you want to create, like quarterly and things like that. And then you already know when are you going to be, by then you know when to schedule your lives, how you're going to do them, and then you're already prepared what are the kind of topics you want to put into you and the objections that you want to put into your lives. Um, One of the things that we're going to be doing and experimenting is that we want to give you like vocal techniques and trainings of the kind of things that happen behind the scenes before you go live. These are the sort of things that I do to get me pumped up and ready, and my mouth ready, and vocal mouthing exercises for you to learn and how to not feel overwhelmed. And that all these small things and gadgets that we have, like a camera, the iPad, the computer, all these things are tools to support you. So this is something that you will be learning. Plus, we will be giving you scripts. We will be giving you templates, how to use, how you can actually customize them for your business when you go on live. Also, you'll be getting how to promote these lives because yeah, we're gonna do a live. Yeah, no, wait, we gotta promote it as well because it is what it is. We gotta promote it. We gotta put a little bit of skin at work to get things going and people rattled for what you want to do, right? And then once that is going and that you're doing the lives, then on lesson 4, we're going to learn how to actually warm the leads that you have, how to convert the leads that you had, maybe from a live, maybe from an email. But from the lives comes a lot of leads as well. So we're going to be teaching you, giving you scripts, how to warm them, how to convert them, and how to actually close the leads. We're going to give you scripts and templates of what you can say to actually close the leads and the sales. Not only that, we'll give you what are the kind of things if they give you objections for not buying from you. We will give you scripts that you can tell them what you how they can actually, a little bit change their perspective and their point of view so that you actually seal that lead and that sale. Okay. And best of all, in lesson number 4, we're going to teach you how to rinse and repeat what's working, right? We're not going to rinse and repeat what's not for sure, but we're going to rinse and repeat what's working. Okay. So, oh dear Lord. So these all amounts, and I know I'm bringing in the big number, around 2,394. And of course, I'm not going to charge you that. No way. I'm not that crazy. No way. But I want to tell you a little bit more because we have bonuses for this beta program. And the bonuses that we're offering right now is the Facebook community, where you'll have a private Facebook community. Or we're thinking actually about something different for those that maybe don't like Facebook. We have another alternative where we're trying to come up with that. We have live consultations. So we have the live trainings, and we also have lives about the what is happening in the lessons. And we get hot seats. You get a hot seat, you get here, you talk to me, and we talk about whatever it's going through your brain, through the program that you want to learn more, perfect, you have an objection, whatever, right? We also give you swipe files, meaning scripts, the templates, guides. We give you everything, all the how-to and the steps. We're gonna give you all that. And only for today, we're doing a three bonuses. So if you sign up today, you only get Canva training, full Canva training on how to use it for your business, your posts, videos, everything. You'll get a full-on training from my team, okay? You're gonna get, that's only from today. And tomorrow, actually, wait, let me clear that up. If you sign up today, you get all the 6 bonuses. If you sign up tomorrow, you don't get the Canvas one. You only get the DM strategy from Instagram and the IG stories, right? And the IG stories, okay? But if you sign up by November 4th, you only have the IG stories, meaning the DM strategy. It's all about what are the kind of things that you should be saying on your phone. Like, what are the kind of things that you should be saying to get those leads on sales on Instagram, for example? What are the kind of things? There is a strategy behind that. Also, how to create stories with a storyline so that people get hooked on what you're putting out. Okay, so those 6 bonuses will be ready for you if you sign up today. If you sign up tomorrow, you'll have 5. If you sign up the November 4th, you'll have 4. I was like, math. I was like, what? Yeah. So is that it? Yeah. So of course, the bonuses are a lot of money. I know. But the bad thing is that we are only looking to fill 25 spots. If we hit the 25 number before November 5th, we're going to take the beta program out. So we want to get as quickly as possible the biggest amount of people that we can get. And if we hit that 25, we're going to bring out, we're going to retire the program. So let me say that the price is 97 euros. I am not going to give you more than that. Actually, I'm giving you a possibility for you to do this in two payments. Like you can pay 48. Sorry, I don't have the number here. Oh, my mistake. Okay. So you can actually pay it for 97 or you can pay 48.50 in two parts. Okay. This is a beta program. This is not the final product. One of the things that we do have within, and I don't know if you have it here. No. One of the things we do have, but you can actually read it within the sales page, is that you have the possibility weekly to gain a prize of 100 euros, which means it's your money back, actually. That's what it means, your money back. So each week, we'll be picking one person and we'll be giving them a prize, a gift of 100, which is actually the price of the beta program. That's what we're doing. A little carrot for you here. A little carrot. What else? Yeah. So maybe you might be thinking, when you don't like something, you start neglecting it and you get distracted. And then we get busy with things that we're not supposed to be doing, right? And that elephant in the room gets bigger and bigger. So let's agree that if you have a business, you need to be selling. You can't have a business and not sell, right? And if you're avoiding selling, what's getting in the way of you doing it confidently? What's getting in the way of you doing it feeling authentic and not feeling insecure? Believing in your offer and believing that you have something to offer is what is needed right now. And better yet, putting those offers in front of the right people that really need your services, actually. And I can tell you, I can cut the BS here and tell you on this live that if cut all the shades, and I can say, you know what, if you want to generate more leads and sales, what you have to do is that you have to put more offers in front of people. But then I know you're gonna have beliefs and thoughts around what I've just said, meaning, oh no way, that's a lot of things to do. I don't have time. I don't have the patience. I don't know if people will like it. You start to overthink everything, right? And the thing is that, so when you want to get to where you want to go, to where you are right now, to where you want to go, there's only one way, and it's point A to point B. And the only way to go from point A to point B is a straight line. You need to go straight ahead. Can't take a turn and think, no. Otherwise, you'll never get there. It will take you longer to get there, right? But in order for you to not get caught up in this whole thing and be distracted with your beliefs and feel scared with your decisions, what if there was a way for you to get leads and sales, and it doesn't feel scary and sleazy? And what if it's something that it could be fun? It's something that is so freaking easy that you can actually be thinking, oh my God, I want to do that for, I want to start doing things like this for my business and my life and for everything. So if this is something that you could consider, then let's chat right now. Tell me what you think. And if you are willing to give it a try and leap with me, there's only 25 spots for you to sign up right now. So be sure to hurry up, decide, think about it, talk to whoever you need to talk, and let's get on working very soon and get these leads and sales that you really deserve and you need for your business. Okay. So, any questions? Anything that I may have? Anything here? Hello. Any questions? No? Any questions? No? No questions? Yes, you can actually the two payments you pay at the beginning right now, and then when it's done, you pay the last one. So that is the two part. Yeah. Um, what we've decided with the program is that when it comes to the live lessons that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to check mostly where the people are coming from, of course. I mean, I personally, uh, honestly, I am more awake in my voice in the mornings than in the afternoons. This is already 6:47 for me, and I've been really quiet all day just to be here. So, um, but I think it will determine from where most of the people are coming from so that we decide what is the right time zone to do the lives and the trainings. But let me tell you, these live trainings and these lessons that we're doing, we can actually do them. Well, we're doing them live, right? We'll be recording them. We're going to upload them. And if you're not there, I mean, at the moment that we're doing them live, you can always watch the replay because we're going to send you an email to remind you when the live is going on. If you can make it, you can always watch the replay. And there's no like, oh, I'm behind, or because I've been into programs like that, I always feel behind. But this is not the case. You're not going to feel behind because is very easy to digest. Maybe two and three are the hardest ones, but really two is the most intense. All about the messaging is the one that it's we're trying to make it as simple as possible, as easy to understand for you to create the best messaging for your social media, for your emails, for everything that you're doing. So this is going to be like really powerful for you to use to whatever you want. Even if you want to be doing courses, even if you want to be doing, well, like this, like live trainings. I used a formula and a frame to use it. And so this is something that you will get in the end as well. Um, Now, when it comes to the lives, oh, okay, I see that. Okay, wait, I have a question from, wait, uh, yeah. So the, there's the fact about that the live trainings, and then we're also doing like calls just to know how you're doing with the work, if you need any help, if you need more improvements, if you need to catch up on something, what is happening? Are you moving forward? Do you need any help? Okay, this is actually what it is. Because why do I want a very small group? Because I don't want to be, I want to be sure that I'm dedicating my time to you as much as I can. I'm trying to put my business uh, organized in a way that I can do the lives, be with you, but also be sure to also, cater my clients that I have outside of the business, of course, right? Outside of the course, I meant. So that is something that is being programmed as well. Once this is going and this has been proven and we have tested like good scientists what this all about, we're going to be wrapping it together. We're going to be recording it, and you will have access to this for lifetime. As long as we have this course, you will have access to this. So even if we make improvements, you will not have to pay extra for this. Okay. So what else? What are the kind of things as well that you would like to know? What are the other things that you may think that you need a little bit more answers? Hmm? Well, if that is all, I'm gonna wrap it here. You can always go now to veronicadepolo.com/beta. Sign up quickly. Remember, only today you get the Canva training plus the other five bonuses. And tomorrow, then you only get two more bonuses. So you get five, right? Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for asking the questions that you wanted answers. And I'm so happy that you're here. Ari, I love you. And if you're still around, and thank you so much for watching. And we're going to leave this recording in the beta uh, website so that you can read everything there. And if you have any questions, be sure to DM us, write us, anything that you may need until Friday. We're open. Okay. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.